over there right now, by the way.
Cold.
I thought I'd escape the heat a little bit, but 28 degrees over here now. I'm dying.
What? 28 degrees is when you die? Holy fuck, you're
28
weak.
28 degrees is freezing.
I mean,
Who owns New
there's a lot of
Zealand?
humidity. I think it's 75% humidity or something.
What the hell? Oh my god.
What?
He put up the full unedited version of his interview. It's an hour and a half.
Why? No. No.
We haven't even gotten to the actual. We haven't even gotten to the actual part
I don't even want to see what he says. What does he mean does not add up? All the facts are literally there. What do you want? What do you want, sir?
That's a different guy. Here, we'll go to that video and just click on a random part. Okay, we'll go to...
Is a calorie? Processed food experiment.
We'll go to here.
You mean celery?
No calorie.
No, calorie.
What is calorie? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is
Is
a
it
calorie
calorie?
a calorie?
Hold on. So, okay. This is now a rabbit hole. Comments are turned off. Hidden
And
like
likes,
and dislike
dislikes.
ratio.
Likes, dislikes, off. Comments, off.
Oh, so you were stuck with me. I'm sorry, EXO.
What? I'm sorry, oh. So
He gave a hug and a
knows that
kiss.
he's in a...
He gave a hug and a
Wait,
kiss.
so he knows that he's in the wrong,
No.
but he's just... Wait, what?
So he's apologising because the reporter wasn't to be filmed. Because they wanted... Because apologies as a wish to have the whole interview filmed. However, we were instructed just before recording not to film the reporter asking the questions. What was said in
Interesting.
there? Okay. So, let's see what he says.
That's pretty interesting, you know. That was it.
It's pretty interesting.
I want to.
It's pretty interesting, he says.
You know, I never really bought into that whole
Why is he so sweaty?
JFK or whatever it may be.
Oiled himself, maybe.
Why is he talking about JFK? Hold on, so what actually was he? Pete Evans. Australian chef. He's 47.
I don't want my food being cooked by a fucking
Hold on,
maniac
they don't
over
have...
here.
Hold on, do they not know his birthday? No, they do know his birthday. Why wasn't his birthday on the last page?
The alternative and pseudo meta. Oh god, oh fuck.
Oh no, that's not what I want to read.
Oprah sent 60 of her ultimate viewers for a pizza making lesson with him.
What?
Oprah
Where'd you see
Winfrey.
that?
Oprah Winfrey. Here, I'll highlight it.
What? What is this? What is this?
I love how this is... Wait, hold on. He overhauled the menu at the CBD apartment hotel Fraser Suites in Perth. I don't know what the Fraser Suites are, but it's in Perth.
Probably like a hotel or something.
Well, yeah, obviously, because it says apartment hotel right before it. Criticism, let's see. It's criticised by... Yep, here we go. This is all you need to see.
For being fucking mental. Misinformation about vaccination. Okay, buddy.
And then right under that, it was reported that Evans had been photographed with prominent anti-vaxxer Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Is he related to JFK? Hold on, I saw... Nephew of JFK! So hold on. So, JFK, who is the product of many conspiracy theories because of his death.
What?
His nephew is a conspiracy theorist. Specifically about
ironic.
anti-vax. It is. What else is in YouTube recommended? Because I don't do.
I mean,
I don't look at...
JFK's brother also got assassinated as well, so...
Wasn't his plane crash? No.
TikTok's
No,
worth watching.
He got assassinated in like a hotel lobby.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Signing
What
something.
is it?
It's like, literally like John Lennon too. He was signing something. Somebody came up from behind him and shot him.
Yeah, Kennedy curse. Here we go. This is actually something. This is something I actually find really interesting. So, basically, there have been a bunch of bad things happen to the Kennedys. So Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. died when the BQ-8 aircraft he was piloting accidentally exploded.
Happens.
Kathleen Kick Kennedy, formerly known as Kathleen Cavendish Marchioness of Hartington,
Cavendish.
look, I don't care, died in a plane crash in France. Patrick Bouvier Kennedy died of infant respiratory distress syndrome 2 days after his premature birth on August 7th in Otis Air Force Base. Kennedy was obviously assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald. We're not going to go into the whole conspiracy of did Oswald do it, did he not? Because I don't care if he did or not at the moment. On the night of his victory in the California Democratic presidential primary, U.S. Senator Robert F. Kennedy was shot by Sirhan. He has the same name twice. I feel bad for him.
Hey, what shall we name our kid?
Just give him his first. Just make his last name his first name.
Yeah,
good enough.
Looks at ID. Saran and Saran. Yes.
David A. Kennedy died of a drug overdose.
Huh.
Michael Lemoyne Kennedy died in a skiing accident. I'm going to say this: if anyone dies in a skiing accident, automatically just assume that it's suspicious and that they've been murdered, because every time someone dies in a skiing accident, it's always been murder. John F. Kennedy Jr. died when the plane he was piloting crashed into the Atlantic Ocean.
Why so many plane crashes? What is it? Not plane crashes, plane related accidents.
Yeah. Cara Kennedy died of a heart attack while exercising in Washington, D.C. She'd had lung cancer. Mary Richardson Kennedy committed suicide. I'm not even going to bother trying to say that. Roisin Kennedy Hill died of an accidental drug overdose. That's 2 drug overdoses. Robert F. Kennedy's granddaughter. So which one was Robert F. Kennedy? Was he the one? He was the... That one. So he was the one that was murdered, who I believe was trying to become president after his brother was killed. I think.
He was going to become the president, after his brother died. But then.
So, his granddaughter, Maeve Kennedy McKean, on April 2nd of this year, and her 8-year-old son went missing during a canoe trip, and she was found dead, and so was he.
Huh.
Again, I'm going to go back to the skiing accident. If someone goes missing on a canoe trip and turns up dead, it's probably murder.
I mean,
canoe trips
if
and
you're
skiing
on a
accidents.
canoe trip with just 2 people, you're just there with your child. I mean,
Yeah,
you're off the cheapsake bake. That's like, where is it again? It's like coast of New York or something.
Virginia.
New Jersey, Virginia.
Yeah.
Like, those waters, I don't think the Atlantic is that calm. You could die.
No, but also, like, I'm going to say that one's not murder, that one's suicide. Because you brought an 8-year-old, and you didn't bring anybody else. You only brought yourself and an 8-year-old. You're asking for something bad to happen with that. Now, for the other incidents. Rosemary Kennedy, age 23, struggled to read and write. And she suffered from mood swings, seizures, violent outbursts. Hold on. Joseph Kennedy secretly arranged for her to undergo a prefrontal lobotomy.
Lobotomite.
Why is it always lobotomies? Only 4 months after Kick Kennedy married the English ducal heir Billy Hartington. I don't care. And only a month after Joe Jr. was killed, Billy was himself killed in action in Belgium. When Kick was then killed in a plane crash 4 years later, it was Billy's family, the Devonshires, who organised her funeral near their ancestral home.
Interesting.
Ethel Kennedy's parents, Anna and George Skakel, died in a plane crash.
How many plane crashes can you fit in one page?
Is it bad that I'm laughing at plane crashes at this point?
No, it's just the sheer number of it is just hilarious.
Don't worry, because I saw another one. I saw another one when I looked down.
Oh no.
Joseph
please,
P.
no.
Kennedy Sr. suffered a massive stroke, which left him paralysed on his right side. That one's sad. U.S. Senator Ted
Ted-
Kennedy survived a plane crash that killed one of his aides as well as the pilot. It crashed into an apple orchard.
And Ted Kennedy drove his car. Wait, what is it? Drove his car off a
You'll-
bridge in Massachusetts.
Yeah, what the hell? 5 years later, he actually drove his car off a bridge, resulting in the drowning of 28-year-old passenger Mary Jo. I'm not even going to bother trying to say that last name.
Passion? I don't know.
Kopechny? Hold on, does this have a pronunciation?
I mean, American, so.
I'm not even going to try understanding
No,
any
it's
of
probably Irish. It's probably Irish.
that. Let's see. She was an American teacher. Where
Look,
was
it says right there, Kopechny. Kopechny.
Polish?
Oh, it's Polish, huh? Speaking of Polish, it's Wick's birthday.
Yeah.
I just don't feel comfortable referring to him by his new user.
Yeah, well, I know him as Wick. It's the same thing with, like, Chaika. It's like, I know Chaika as Chaika. I'm gonna say Chaika. What else do we
Same.
have? Joseph P. Kennedy II was the driver of a jeep that crashed, and the left passenger was paralyzed. Fellow passenger, brother David A. Kennedy, was injured.
Wait, David, drug overdose. Okay.
Yeah, David A. Kennedy was overdose.
Yeah, I know.
Edward M. Kennedy Jr., age 12, had his right leg surgically amputated as a result of bone cancer. That one's just sad. Will Kennedy Smith was arrested and charged with the rape of a young woman. What the hell? And he was acquitted. I love how I made the joke of Will Kennedy Smith, and then it turns out he's just a rapist. Allegedly.
Huh.
Is there any information on the trial? A paragraph. Don't care. Okay, what else do we have? My nanny
My
dog
nanny
is
dog
I know
Get
who can
her
out
baby's
Pizza
hand.
the Hut. I will tell you who can out Pizza the Hut as soon as I get back from the Dallas motorcade.
What?
Yeah, what did you just say?
That's where Kennedy got shot in the Dallas motorcade, and and he was gonna tell somebody how you can out Pizza the Hut.
We're watching a dog not hurt a baby's hand. I've been misled.
Oh, dude, I love
Oh,
this
it's a Korean video. No, what I found out is that YouTube actually does.
It translates titles,
Yeah, it actually auto translates titles.
and it's
So
annoying
it's like
because I
it
keep
could be
thinking
in
this-
Japanese,
Hmm.
but somehow it's like
Because
super duper accurate. Because that's probably meant like I
Why
cannot
did you-
speed read.
Did you adopt your daughter, or did you give birth to her? Because if you gave birth to her, you didn't meet her; you created her.
Oh my god!
Dumbass idiot Pomeranian in the background. I want to fucking kick it. I don't like Pomeranians.
Jesus Christ!
Don't kick dogs.
Stupid dumbass Pomeranian.
She licked hand. Oh my gosh! Look at her. Oh.
God boy, making
wanna-
friends with an owl.
Hello everyone,
Why not-
this is
why
your
not
daily
crow?
dose of internet. These guys found a baby owl and decided to become friends with it.
Guys, this is
Hold on.
me and my new
Owl.
boy, Oliver the Owl.
You can't just
Guys, this is me and my
befriend
new
an
boy,
owl.
Oliver
Well, he
the
has.
I got a channel you should look at.
Oh god, what is it?
Horror stories and there's 666 in it. All right.
Death, madness, and the horrifying truth of the world. I don't think we can show that on YouTube. Oops, it opened in the wrong window. It opened in the non-incognito.
Congratulations, you'll now be recommended their videos.
I didn't watch any of the videos though, I closed it before any video loaded.
Ah.
Monster truck disaster in Chihuahua, Mexico. That's the first thing I see. Yeah, we're not watching that channel. Because I can already tell what it is.
My power.
Went out. That's what you get for living in a third world country. Back to the owl.
believe this is the
Click to stop blocking ads. Well,
Alright, guys. So there's a baby owl
text an
in the
ad or
yard.
block an ad, I
So,
guess.
Let me go look at it. Bro, this boy right now. I'm not gonna pick him up, Dave, but I'm gonna get a little closer to him. Come here.
And this is how a murder happens.
It's okay.
Owls actually can like hurt people, but
Oh
it's
yeah, no,
just-
owls are extremely dangerous. I want to know owl murders per
Oh,
year.
right.
I don't know how to word it. Wait,
How many times has an owl killed a human? R/the staircase?
okay, so we've got two things here to look at. There's
What is
no.
the staircase?
Now,
There's,
It's a Netflix
Oh.
documentary series.
welcome back, Gog.
What?
I read on.
well, I'm on my phone right now, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. I read on this sub that there's no documented case of human death by owl.
Oh.
And they die immediately after that means the owl just
okay.
killed someone. If I shoot a dog and the dog dies 3 hours later from bleeding, am I innocent from killing the dog? No, you killed the dog at that point. If you shoot a dog, you killed it. If it's something where an owl attacks someone and then like a week later the injuries happen or like, the injuries come up, then it's death caused by injuries caused by an owl.
How
There-
many levels deep can
Oh.
we go?
This doesn't answer the question. I want to know how many owls have murdered people. 6 of the world's most dangerous birds. I love how we started from trying to figure out if Rick Astley is meant to appear when you type in hurt. The cassowary. Yep. Because it's basically a dinosaur.
I've
Look at
never
that.
seen a category in my life.
Have you played Far Cry 3?
No.
Okay, they're one of the hardest enemies in the game.
Oh no.
The ostrich, aka the lesser version of the emu. The emu.
Says the Australian in fear.
Hold on, let's just see. Does it mention the Emu War? It doesn't mention the Emu War. Guess what I now have to bring up?
What is?
I mean, it wasn't really a war since there was no casualties on the human side.
They
so.
they declared war and the humans lost.
I mean, technically, it was one like a year later because they just told people, "Hey, you'll kill the emus. We'll give you some money," instead of getting like 3 dudes and a machine gun to do it for them.
Yeah, but at that point the war wasn't technically on.
Wait, on the topic of poaching, can you help me quickly search up seal clubbing?
I mean, yeah, they do that.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Still clubbing's a thing. Yeah, see?
Is this the thing? Cause it's kind of sick.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Yeah.
But the Emu War. Wait, it happened in Western Australia. That just makes it even worse.
Wait, what's this about Western Australia?
The Emu War happened in Western Australia. That's where I'm from.
Oh no. Also, I love how the page is just locked.
What page is blocked?
This page is locked from edits
Oh.
in the top right.
I'm not surprised. Hold on, let's view the history. I guarantee at some point. So hold on.
Blue
so-
square thing. What?
What?
Huh?
Australia is the only place emus are. What? Wait, what?
Where are you looking?
Just now, in the history page.
Yeah.
That doesn't appear to be necessary. Australia is the only place emus are endemic, as far as I know. What?
Australian Emu War. They tried putting Australia in the title. Hold on. Great Emu War?
What is that citation there? What is it citing?
It could be the great,
The University of
war
Michigan
of
Press.
Australia, because that's the only war fought on Australian soil, technically.
Is it? Well, yeah, I guess it is.
Like,
yeah.
fully declared war.
So the thing that it was citing was from a university in the US. In Ann
What?
Arbor, Michigan. Hold on, I need to read this article. Yeah, wait, go.
Oh. How does this make sense?
Wait, it doesn't even link to an article. It just links to the Wikipedia.
No, it's a book. It's a book.
I don't.
So
Well, I can't read. Wasn't Al the... Okay, hold on, no. We'll go back to Dangerous Birds. So, the emu... We went on a tangent about the emu war. The only... As far as I'm aware, like, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I'm almost certain. The emu war is in the only time in history that humans have gone to war, like, declared war on animals. But not only that, but they've lost.
No. China actually declared war on sparrows. That's a thing that that happened. Mao wanted to stop sparrows from eating, people's grain.
Oh, the Four Pest campaign. Yeah, I actually have heard of this.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't a war, though.
oh, these sparrows. Okay, yeah, I see them a lot here in Singapore. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it caused a famine that killed 60 million people.
Of course it did. Yep, locust.
Yeah, they killed the birds, and the birds killed the pests. And now that the birds didn't kill any pests, that means the pests ate all the crops,
Oh
and then
my
everybody
God.
died.
Because, with no sparrows to eat them, locust populations ballooned, swarming the country and compounding the ecological problems already caused by the Great Leap Forward, including widespread deforestation and misuse of poisons and pesticides.
The personnel at the Polish embassy in Beijing denied their Chinese request of entering the premises of the embassy to scare away the sparrows who are hiding there. What? What did I just read?
I don't know, but 15 to 45 million people died of starvation, all because the Chinese decided that sparrows were bad.
Wait, I cannot read through that compression because Chinese characters and compression are not friendly.
Which Chinese characters?
Sonia.
I'm still waiting for my power to turn back on.
Why?
Turkey. I mean, it doesn't really help that I'm in like a really foresty area of the country as well. So.
Wait,
Like-
smash sparrows? What?
Smash Sparrows campaign.
Okay, so sparrows in Smash when?
When Dante gets added, which will hopefully be never. Okay, back to Dangerous Birds.
Yes.
The
Lammergeier.
which are also
That's
called
scary.
bearded vultures. I've actually heard of them.
Oh, okay.
Are big eagle-like vultures of the Old World.
Huh.
What? The Old World?
The old world is what you'd call Asia and Europe, because
Oh, okay.
Oceania and America are called the New World because, well, it was discovered and people
Yeah.
were like, oh, New World.
The Great Horned Owl.
What? Like, what?
Look at his
What?
horns. Look at his horns.
Big horns.
I think those are ears.
They're horns. Read the name.
Okay.
Hold on.
All kinds have been known to attack people when defending their young, their mates, or their territories.
Unsuspecting
Frequent
joggers
targets.
and hikers.
Oh my god.
Escape without injury and deaths from owl attacks are extremely rare. That doesn't give me a number. In 2012, a number of people in a Seattle area park reported being attacked by a great horned owl. A similar swoopy attack occurred in Salem. He was trying to get revenge for the witches. Repeatedly struck the scalp of a jogger. That often grow to more than 2 feet in length, with wingspans that often approach 200 centimeters, 80 inches. I would like to point out that is 5 centimeters taller than me.
Holy shit.
These owls, which are found across the Americas, usually eat small rodents. I don't know, I'll be back.
Jesus. Wait, no. 500 psi? Which is similar to the bite of a large guard dog. Isn't psi the unit of measurement for pressure?
PSI is the unit of measurement for pressure.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Jeez Louise. 500. Wait, what about a person pinching? How much pressure would that create? Would that cause?
I'm back, and what? Oh, you read the clutching force bit.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We'll look up PSI.
I mean, a human's mouth is
Oops.
really strong.
Okay, pound force per square inch.
Taxation?
So hold on. Let's try and figure this out. Oh no, there's going to be actual maths involved.
That's not. Wait, is it?
Yeah, no, this is the force one. Pound force per
Okay.
square inch.
Okay.
Okay, is a unit of pressure stress based on word units? It is the pressure resulting from a force of 1 pound force applied. Okay, I give up.
Okay.
The barred owl.
We should
The last two animals are owls. What do you want?
They weigh between 630 and 800 grams. And have a wingspan about. They're tiny. But they've had reports from Texas to British Columbia. Wait, hold on. Is this to do with
I
this
sent
one?
a video.
Oh god. The Byford Dolphin diving bell accident?
Yeah, because back then, for diving, they use bells.
Okay, so hold on.
Giant as
So,
So, this
it's
is...
actually a really scary thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not putting it on YouTube. I'm not going to edit this down because I think this is all too funny. So, this...
Are you putting it on you?
Yeah, I'm going to put this on YouTube because we're laughing about owls. Okay, so that entire paragraph was talking about this article which I had open.
Originally published in the fall of 2016 during Michael
A
Peterson's
retrial. He entered an Alford guilty plea. Search Google for Alford guilty plea. Alford plea. Whereby defendant
Why is
does
it
not.
Kennedy? Why is the name Kennedy here? We literally just looked at the Kennedy curse and now it's here. What is going on?
We just keep going in a loop. Okay, so it's so they do not admit to the criminal act and asserts innocence. Defendant admits that the evidence presented by the prosecution would be likely to persuade a judge or jury to find the defendant guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, but they're not saying they're guilty. So they're saying that the evidence that the judge will see will likely make them be found guilty, but they're not admitting guilt. Which, in a way, there is a logic to that, but also it makes you sound guilty.
Okay.
Hold on, he murdered his wife.
Oh god.
But
That's not something you can just say
Hold on.
casually like.
he murdered his wife, yet there's an owl involved.
What?
I feel like we found something more interesting than the Kennedy curse.
What is going on?
Okay, hold on. So I'll try and read this whole thing without just sort of. Oh god, it's long.
Laughing.
Okay, the 15-year-old legal proceedings against author Michael Peterson for the alleged wife of his murder. God damn it! The alleged murder of his wife Kathleen constitute one of the more notorious and extensively documented criminal cases of our time. I've never heard of it. It has provided fodder for 2 Dateline segments, a Lifetime movie, an expansive documentary film series, and dozens of true crime television episodes and podcasts. I'm fairly sure if we're including podcasts, it would be in the trillions, because everyone has a podcast. It is lurid, tinged with drugs and alcohol, replete with an ongoing extramarital affair with a prostitute. What the hell? And soaked in blood. Lots of blood. It also spawned a criminal defense theory that sounds like a punchline. The owl did it. I feel like...
No, you don't get it. It wasn't him. It was the owl.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to set a reminder or something to name this video "The Owl Did It." Okay, but it's not a joke.
The only context you'll get is in this timestamp. You will not get any more context beyond that.
This is the only part where the owl did it will make sense. But it's not a joke, and even though the owl theory which states that a barred owl is responsible for the chain of events that led to Kathleen Peterson's eventual demise. Can we just point out again, a barred owl weighs less than a bag of flour.
Damn.
It weighs less than a bag of flour, but we're trying to now argue, yes, it murdered this fully grown adult female.
What happens if I just throw my phone now?
Then you won't hear the end of this talk.
Sound it'll make. I want to know what kind of sound it'll make. Are you ready? Goodbye.
Didn't really make
Yeah,
much
it
of a
sounds
noise.
like throwing.
Didn't really make much of a noise. Okay. So, hasn't made a trial yet. Depending what happens next in the case, there's a slight chance it could still be presented. On Monday in Durham, North Carolina, like 4 years ago or whatever. Where was I? The Peterson murder case is scheduled to enter what may be the last stage in twisted legal proceedings that have dragged on since December 9th, 2001. I was 1 at the time. I was 1 at the time of this case. A superior court judge will decide whether to dismiss the charge that on that day, Peterson, now 73, hold on, so what would he have been? He would have been 58. So, at the time of this article, he was 73, he would have been 58 at the time of the murder. Struck his wife in the head repeatedly with a fireplace tool, causing her death by blunt force trauma.
Owl did it.
How did the owl kill her if they have evidence it was the fireplace tool?
It's a really strong owl.
I feel like I need to get like a notepad up or something, just because I'm gonna have to keep expanding this title. It's gonna start as the owl did it. Now it's the owl did it with the fireplace tool. Okay. The motive presented at trial in 2003 was an unlikely melange of Peterson's desire to cash in on his wife's life insurance policy, and a furious fight between the couple after she discovered he was having a long-term affair that led to her fatal beating. Her husband called the paramedics at 2:40 a.m., claiming he found her lifeless body on the stairs in the family's mansion. How did the owl get in? How did the owl get in?
It flew.
You know, just committing, I don't know, insurance fraud with a car would have been easier than the owl did it.
The owl did it with the fireplace tool. Okay, I've written that down. Can't wait for it to get really long. Okay, so, but like, the big question here, when it was like the owl did it, I thought, okay, yep, so it happened outside. No, it happened in their mansion.
So they had an owl inside the mansion.
How did they get in? Like, how did the owl get in, first of all? Second of all...
Open the door.
It's an 800-gram owl. Do you think an 800-gram owl can open the door?
Okay, maybe... Okay, this is a stretch. The windows were left ajar.
Okay.
And the owls got in that way.
Okay. That would make some sense. The issue is, where was he when he went out and saw her body on the stairs? Where was he? Because you'd think...
Getting beaten up by the owl?
So why do they not have more evidence of this owl existing?
The owl escaped to a different country.
Wait, was that... Is there a paragraph for his alibi?
I think this whole thing is his alibi. Hold on. I kind of just want to know what the hell happened in this case.
I don't.
Hold on, okay. So the alleged murder weapon found in the Petersons' garage and presented late in the proceedings was ultimately ruled out for lack of evidence. Okay, so the fire... What was it? Fireplace tool had no evidence on it. They just thought, oh, it must be this. And simply because it had been sitting in the same place long before and after Kathleen Peterson's death. Regardless, Peterson was convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole. But in December of 2011, a judge ordered a new trial after finding that a key witness had misrepresented his forensic expertise and made them materially misleading and deliberately false testimony about blood and evidence. Peterson has been free since that day of the ruling. He's not anymore. So hold on. So, This is how insane this case is. We're not even at the actual, like, we haven't gotten to the owl part yet.
Oh my god.
So, this case. So, his wife dies. Because, so hold on. So, he was cheating on his wife. They had an argument. He wanted his wife's life insurance policy. An owl did it. There was a fireplace tool which they said was the cause of her death, like was used to kill her. But then, in reality, there was no evidence pointing that it did. What the hell is this case? This doesn't sound real.
Just make sure we are not browsing the Onion right now.
It's not. I checked because I thought there's no way this is real. Wait. Hold on. I've just read the side bit. Kathleen Peterson's autopsy revealed 7 lacerations, including very deep ones in the back of her scalp, and pine needles stuck to one of her hands, which both held clumps of her own hair.
I'm telling you, man, it's a fucking owl.
The owl did it. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so we'll skip that.
STP.
We'll skip the first bit. So, the owl theory essentially posits that a barred owl attacked Peterson, got entangled in her hair, and inflicted serious injuries, including the removal of part of her scalp, which triggered a series of events that led to her death after falling down a flight of stairs. So, not only did the owl kill her, but he pushed her down a flight of stairs. It first came to light in late 2009.
Okay, no,
It doesn't sound that far-fetched.
No, you see, it's the year 2020, right? And 2020 has been full of disasters. So, this case can become real. Anytime soon. Oh my... Why?
Because this is
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'll be back when my power actually comes back.
Alright.
Okay.
This just seems fitting.
If I can figure out where to...
It was the butterfly. It wasn't me. It wasn't me that beat her with the fireplace tool. It was an owl that somehow got into my house, got stuck in her hair, pushed her down a flight of stairs, and then disappeared. Okay, this contained 3 small feathers. Oh my god, an owl actually did it.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I hate to do this, but can we just go all the way down to the ending?
Okay, hold on, I'll just mark this, because I might read this later. Okay, a lot of comments. So, okay.
Yeah.
So she weighed 120 pounds. Weighed
And the
between
suspect
1 and
bird-
2.5 pounds.
And the suspect bird in the owl theory, an adult barred owl weighs between 1 and 2.5 pounds, and can fly at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour.
The truck analogy.
The truck
wait, there was a truck analogy?
That's the truck analogy?
Yeah, here. Okay, so a 2014 study published in the Journal of Experimental Biology notes that an owl weighing less than a pound can pounce on a mouse with force equivalent to 150 times the weight of the rodent. If a 175... Okay, hold on, I just want to point out this was a study, so they've tested this. If a 175-pound human was struck with the same intensity, it would feel like being hit by a 13-ton truck.
Why did they study this?
Because they wanted to know how powerful owls are. I'm assuming the human to truck thing is maths.
Yeah.
But so hold on. So they're trying to say that the owl that weighs about as much as a bag of flour was not only able to get into the house and kill her, but it was strong enough to cause blunt force trauma. Hold on, I now need to look up. Like, okay, so
What is this case?
Blunt force trauma. I want to know how. I spelled blunt wrong. Okay.
You did.
Do we have the video that explains this? This one will do. It's 1 minute and 3 seconds, and it's got a guy. Okay, we're not watching that one. You know what? I feel like I know of a better video.
You typed in Danny G. I was like, what? Danny Gonzalez? What the fuck?
Right. Danny. No, what? This isn't Danny Green. That's Danny Green, because Danny Green's the Coward Punch guy. Coward Punch. Here we go. This is an Australian boxer.
Take it from me, one punch can be lethal. Thrown in anger like this, without warning, without any gloves, it can be deadly. One punch can end his life and ruin yours. It takes grunt to throw it.
Fun fact about the Coward's Punch. It's also called the King Hit.
What?
Yeah. The Coward's Punch, it's called the King Hit. Why are the comments turned off? You've got Danny Green, an actual boxer, doing something good. Let there be comments. So, I don't think an owl that weighs maybe about as much as a 3DS, I don't think that can cause that much blunt force trauma. Okay, no, never mind. Apparently they can actually do quite a bit. Hold on, so the raptors are known to dive bomb humans when they feel threatened, almost always targeting their head, probably because it's the highest point. In 2015, there were repeated barred owl attacks on joggers in a park in Salem, Oregon. The victims of those strikes, which earned the birds the name Al Capone, get it? Because Al Capone, who wasn't in Oregon, he was in Chicago, I'm fairly sure. Okay,
Have been drinking wine. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so this is now this is Pollard. Who is Pollard? Is he the lawyer? I'm going to assume he's the lawyer. Until proven otherwise, he's the lawyer. So his timeline shows that Kathleen Peterson had been drinking wine with her husband by the backyard pool at night, then headed through the house and into the front yard for reasons unknown. Toxicology reports also found anti-anxiety and muscle relaxer medication in her blood. So she's got wine, which is bad, like with any sort of prescription medication, anti-anxiety medication.
I'm sorry, that's
relaxer.
where the raptor attacked?
Yeah,
I thought we were talking about owls.
No, there's also a velociraptor. See, we skipped that part. So Peterson was out of earshot while his wife fought off the bird. I want to know how big his house is at this point. Because hold on.
To be fair, they did write mansion.
Yeah, but Justin Bieber house.
Oh no, we're going to watch MTV Cribs right now?
No, we're using this photo here. So
Okay.
Okay, I don't even know if this is the right one. Yeah, no, this is the right one. So this is a mansion technically.
Okay.
So if I'm here and I hear someone screaming while fighting an owl, like, I could hear anyone doing that in this entire area. Because I don't think there would be that much noise. And like, even this one, this is apparently the new house, I think. I feel like if I'm over here and someone's fighting an owl over here, I could probably hear it somewhat.
Okay, no, let's wait. Sorry, let's just keep reading the article. Maybe they would have said.
Okay, so he was out of earshot. The victim then walked into the house after fighting the bird. So the bird was outside the entire time. Okay, blood was found on the front steps and smeared on the inside of the door. After all this, while buzzed on wine and pills, she climbed the stairs, presumably en route to the master bedroom, because yeah, that's where you logically go. But when she reached the last step, so she got all the way to the top and fell backwards and tumbled to the bottom of the staircase. A crime scene photo shows her with her neck bent severely to the left, her head resting on the bottom stair, and her body splayed on the floor in a massive pool of blood. What are the odds? You fall down some stairs, your head's going to land perfectly on the bottom step. Hold on.
Honestly,
I feel like this is an important line. She would have been fine if she'd gone up and crawled into bed and slept it off. She did go up and then fell on the last step.
fool.
I want to read some of these comments. On many occasions, I've walked right onto their roofs and never had a problem. Not even. I didn't purposely try to get that close. However, if a barred out, I'm sure it could knock me to the ground. Okay, so. Okay. So, there's him and his owl friend.
Okay, wait, sorry. So basically, what they're saying is that an owl has been the indirect cause of a person's death.
An owl, technically speaking, caused a murder.
So is it direct or indirect?
I think it would. If it was a human, it would be direct, technically.
Okay.
What else is there that we can kind of go on a massive tangent from? Because I love how this all started with Rick Astley showing up in Hurt. And then
Do we want to try it again?
No, I'd rather just see what else there is. Abandoned senior German Shepherd hidden under a car until hope for paws arrives. Okay, that's nice. It's a nice story. Snooker shots.
Ooh, cellos.
Can you hear the difference between $1 million cello and a $5,000 cello? No, because I don't know what a cello even sounds like.
Oh, the Seal Thanks Rescuer. Oh.
Let's look at a baby seal.
I know. Like, I saw the video this morning. It's so adorable. I want to see it again. Running cars.
Yeah, it's a Jeep.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently, for some reason, like lots of seals, they keep on getting caught in like these lines.
Yeah, it's just a sea animal thing. Get your face in the sand, you stupid seal.
And then just look at his reaction.
Baby, hey, okay, you can go.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
Like, they're just egging him on to just go.
The guys managed to catch 2 seals simultaneously. Wait. So are they just running around trying to save seals?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That is literally their shtick here.
Do they have, do we have a link to them? Namib Nord and Tony. Okay, let's see. Namib Nord. Let's see if we can get a link to like a Twitter or something. He's got a YouTube. Wait, was this just his channel? I'm dumb. This one? It's an Instagram. It's good enough. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. I'm putting his link in the description because I feel like we need to do good, and the best I could do is promote some guy that saves seals. What else is there?
How tower cranes build themselves. Interesting.
That is actually kind of interesting.
Undercover boss again.
Dippin' Dots.
What's Dippin' Dots?
So it's the most pointless thing in the world. It's little bowls of ice cream, like tiny bowls. Like think of So you know, I think it's polystyrene. The things that come in the little bowls sometimes.
I believe you have Google right in front of you.
No, but I don't know if it's polystyrene.
Okay.
Styrene. Polystyrene bowls. Hold on. This. They're way too big.
But smaller?
Hold on.
Like basically these balls were smaller.
Dippin' Dots. This is Dippin' Dots.
What is this?
It's ice cream.
This is ice cream?
Yes. Oh, the surprising origin of Dippin' Dots. I wonder how many. Hold on. So, an ice cream was created by a marine biologist, or was it marine biologist?
I think she's
Microbiologist. That says microbiologist there, who was working on cryogenics.
An exit.
Okay, once again, I'm questioning something. He's a scientist. Because specifically, some sort of biologist, whether he's micro or marine, it doesn't matter. He was working on cryogenics. But he doesn't have enough money to start the company outside of his parents' garage, whatever it was.
Yep. That's exactly what we just heard. Okay. let's see the comment section.
Okay, yep, we'll read the comments. Okay, let's see.
There could be some gold. Anyone notice how she put her hands in the liquid? Oh no.
It wasn't real liquid nitrogen. We don't have Dippin' Dots in my country, but I want it so bad. No, you don't. It is just ice cream. I've had it.
I wish it was easier to install. I haven't had Dippin' Dots in 5 years.
So I think I've had Dippin' Dots like 3 or 4 times. The first time I had it, my primary school had a sort of like carnival thing to raise money, which I think it failed miserably. I got some Dippin' Dots there purely because I had like $5 left over. So I bought a thing of Dippin' Dots, and it was just mediocre ice cream. Theme park, I always scope out the Dippin' Dot stands first for later. I see Dippin' Dots, I click, out of the year of the Crown Plague. What the hell, I made this 2 years ago when I was an edgy preteen. So now you're an edgy teen. Because if you were an edgy preteen 2 years ago, that means you're just an edgy teen.
Whatever.
Hey, shows a woman. Edit. Not meaning to offend anyone.
What?
I guarantee the 4 applies. Someone already said. Oh no.
I never heard Dippin' Dots. I am so sorry, my guy. What? Am I actually missing out?
No, it's mediocre ice cream.
Okay.
Also, I love how locations, due to the coronavirus. Yeah, let's look at the Wikipedia, see like what countries it's in, because it says 14 countries.
Yeah, it's not in Singapore, I just searched.
Honduras and Luxembourg. Is Luxembourg a country? I feel like this is something I'm always asking. It is, okay. I know Honduras is a country, because I've questioned that before. So, started in Illinois, when did it come to Australia? Hold on, here are the flavours. You got banana splits.
What?
Birthday cake. Bubblegum. Candy bar crunch. It's ice cream. That doesn't have anything in it. It's not Ben & Jerry's. Why does it have crunch? Also, is Ben & Jerry's a thing outside of Australia?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where was it started? Because this is now something I'm questioning. Where did it start? America, of course. Wait, it was sold to British, Dutch. Okay, so it was an American company.
In America, and then it was sold off to another country.
It was sold. It was sold to a British Dutch conglomerate, but it's still in the US. It's still in Vermont. Okay.
I believe there's something along the lines of the people controlling it were
incompetent.
No, it's not incompetent. I forgot the word I was looking for. But,
okay. I've never actually had Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Netflix original flavors.
I think. What?
Netflix original flavors. You got Netflix and chilled.
Oh my god.
We've teamed up with Netflix to churn out something extra special, and just like Netflix, there's something in this pint for everybody. Chip happens, Netflix and chilled, and that is all.
Speaking of like company team ups, there's been an ad as of late on Spotify for Burger King. Like, hey, just eat our burgers with the accompanying music or some shit like that. I don't know.
Okay, that's actually just brought up something that I kind of think is funny. So Hungry Jack's is the Australian Burger King. I think I've said that before.
Okay.
It was, hold on, can I find it? It'll be in news. No, go away. News. Well, okay, hold on, we're going to have to look at that in a second. Here. So 31st of May, a thing came out saying that Red Rooster, which is a chicken thing, and Hungry Jack's shamed as most unhealthy fast food.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's worse than McDonald's, so it's unhealthy.
No, as in who's shaming who? Because I
the health.
right.
So the Georgia Institute for Global Health has analysed more than 4,702 fast food items in Australia to reveal the most unhealthy options. And there's an unlikely outlet taking out the top spot. Probably Subway then. Meals. So these are the most unhealthy meals. So Red Rooster's Bacon and Cheese Ripper single meal combo containing a bacon and cheese Ripper roll. I don't know what a Ripper roll is. I don't get Red Rooster. There isn't one near me. Large fries and a Coke has a whopping 7,730 kilojoules, or 89% of the average male's daily energy intake.
Jesus.
According to the report, this meal would take over 5 hours of walking or 2.5 hours of running to work off.
Oh my goodness.
Coming in second was Hungry Jack's with their Whopper Hunger Tamers meal, which contains a Whopper, not specifically a barbecue cheeseburger because you can get it with others, because they've offered me, because whenever we decide to buy dinner, my sister always gets Hungry Jack's because she loves the rodeo cheeseburger, or the rodeo cheeseburger, and they've actually offered to make that a Hunger Tamers meal, so clearly you can get other than just a barbecue cheeseburger. Medium chips, 3 nuggets, and a medium Coke, totaling 7,600 kilojoules, or 87% of the average male's daily energy intake. Okay, the healthiest meal combos were from 2 of the biggest fast food chains, with KFC's original recipe chicken fillet meal having the lowest energy score of 2,541, or 29% of the average of daily intake. The next lowest was McDonald's hamburger meal, because the hamburger is tiny, and and the 6 chicken nugget meal is right behind that.
Okay, wait, no, I'm not doing so well with numbers. So that means McDonald's is essentially behind KFC.
So KFC is the best. That KFC meal is the best. Right behind that is the McDonald's hamburger meal, and then behind that is the McDonald's 6 chicken McNugget meal.
Okay, so I'm guessing that in probably the States, it's actually the reverse.
I would say their numbers are probably a lot higher.
Yeah.
In general. It may end up being the same, but I think their numbers would be higher. Purely because, our, so, for example, our hamburgers here from McDonald's are tiny. So, I would expect in America their burgers to be bigger, just naturally. So, I think theirs would be a lot bigger. So,
Right.
Now, burgers specifically. Oh, okay, no, this isn't something I've eaten. Hungry Jack's burger racked up the highest scores in energy when it came to its burgers, with the Double Angus Smoky Barbecue Burger a huge 5,610 kilojoules, or 65% of the average male energy intake. McDonald's
Just hearing that makes me feel fat.
McDonald's hamburger had the lowest, with 1,060. Chicken burgers, the bacon and cheese Ripper again, while KFC's baked aioli slider was the healthiest, with 901 kilojoules per serving. So, it was worth noting that the slider is on the chain's snack menu, so that's a snack, not an actual burger.
What's up with KFCs in the Australian area just being straight up healthy?
They're not, though. So there's one near me. Their chicken is the greasiest you can get.
Oh, yikes.
But it's really good, greasy. It's not to the point where it's
you want to throw out kind of greasy.
Yeah, it's greasy
just
where it's
right.
It's a nice level of greasy. What else is there? Plant-based burgers. Grilled had both ends of the spectrum with its Beyond Garden. I've never heard of Grilled. I'm assuming because it's vegetarian or vegan. Nope, just specialises in burgers. Oh, it's only in Melbourne, I'm assuming.
Its headquarters are in Melbourne.
Yeah, and it doesn't mention. It says, can I just find out where? Is
Controversies. Why is that?
Why is the
that the
controversy
fifth
bigger than the
section?
rest of it?
Why? What happened
okay.
here?
So it came to public attention that Tu Wong franchise had selected anti-abortion group Cherish Life to receive funds from the Local Matters program. I don't know what the Local Matters is. Founder Simon Crow apologised for the alleged mistake, stating that Grilled is pro-abortion. So why is Grilled giving money to an anti-abortion group? Okay. The restaurant chain encountered controversy in July 2015 when accusations arose that Kalani Pira, a former employee of the Camberwell franchise, that's a suburb in Melbourne, had been removed from her position after beginning a wage case with the Fair Work Commission to overturn a contract which set pay below the minimum award rate. Officially denied the allegations, claiming that bullying of managers was the reason for the dismissal. Pira launched a federal court case in a bid to get a job back. An interim federal court ruling ordered Grilled to reinstate her, allowing the wage case hearing to go ahead. At the hearing, a ruling by the Fair Work Commission forced Grilled to raise the wages of employees at its Camberwell franchise to be in line with the award rate. Jess Walsh of the hospitality union United Voice said the ruling was an enormous win. Okay.
I can only laugh at the absurdity of this.
Hold on. Okay, this one's even more insane. In May 2016, a staff member of the Point Cook franchise denied a female... Hold on, Point Cook, first of all, is another suburb of Melbourne. Female customer from accessing a 2-for-1 offer intended to encourage men to bring a friend to the restaurant.
What?
A spokeswoman later apologized, saying that the customer was given the wrong information and that the offer was open to women as well. So a staff member told a female customer that she couldn't access a 2-for-1 offer because it was only for the men.
What happened?
Grilled is accused of using a government-subsidized traineeship program to pay staff less. Managers work under constant pressure to keep wages down. Wow, okay. I'm glad that I don't think there's 136 of them. Let's go to the website. Hold on, wait, why do I have this open? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. Where are your locations? Do you have one in Perth? They have one in WA, apparently. So where am I? I'm going to do this without trying to dox myself. What's this one? Clarkson, I know where that is. What's that? Joondalup. Oh, I have walked past it before. Yeah, okay, I actually do know of one. Because I think... View Restaurant. Is that outside? Ah, that's near the cinema, I think. Okay, cool. Never going there. Okay, back to this. So the thing is, if I want a burger, I'm going to go to Hungry Jack's. It's that simple.
Alright.
I'm not going to go to some place that is 20 minutes away from me, next to a cinema where there's no movies I want to watch.
Understandable.
Okay, so their burgers are bad when it comes to plant-based. Pizza! This is the best type of food. Analysing 272 products sold by Crust, never heard of Crust, Pizza Hut, and Domino's, the report found that while the three chains had similar health star ratings, but Pizza Hut had the highest average kilojoule content. Doesn't really surprise me.
No.
The large meat pizza with the highest energy content was Domino's New Yorker, the Big Three meats, with 11,040 kilojoules per pizza.
Jeez.
Here's the thing, though. I know like the New Yorker range. They're big pizzas. Like, they're not.
I'm sorry. How big is big? Like, can I get like a comparison?
So we'll go style pizza, New York style pizza. Can I get a rough size? Actually, hold on. We'll go to the Domino's menu. Don't dox me. Thank you for not doxing me. Okay. Menu. Block. You're not knowing my location. So New Yorker range. So it was the Big Three meats. Hold on, so wait, they did investigation into this, yet it just says the thing on this. Nutritional info. So it's 8 extra large slices. It doesn't say the size. But like the New Yorker range, if I click on that, is it going to just tell me how big they are? No. You should give, like, this might just be me being insane, but give me the size of the pizza in centimeters. or
sorry, is it
meters.
just?
No, there was no size for it.
I'm
If
disappointed.
If I order now, will it? I'll press pick up. I'm not going to actually do this. Later. I think Joondalup is the closest one to me. It's that one. We'll set the time for Monday the 29th of June at 11:30 a.m. because I'm not going to go through with this. Purely, I just want to see if it tells me the size. It doesn't. Okay. Just know it is fairly big.
Okay.
So then the ham and cheese on a classic base was the lowest amount of kilojoules. Vegetarian was again a New Yorker pizza, because the New Yorker line are designed to be as big as the American pizzas, which are massive.
Oh wait. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I know. I think I know.
It's not as big as like the massive American pizzas. It's as big as like their medium sort of size. Like hold on.
No, yeah, no. I think I get the image now.
Kitchen Nightmares thin crust pizza. Please give me the screenshot.
Yes, those. I was thinking Kitchen Nightmares as well.
That's my favorite bit, because he's like, she's just like, yeah, this is the thin crust.
And Gordon's like, what part of this is thin crust?
And she's like, people get mad at me when I bring up when they ask for the thin crust, and I bring them the thin crust. It's like, hold on.
It's American thin crust. American.
Oh, what are they called? Hold on. I think it was Domino's sausage crust. I don't know what they were called. Okay, I've actually never seen this before. This. I don't think it's the best image, but do you see how there's a bit of sausage in it?
I'm squinting.
Okay, here, we'll go with this one. See how there's a sausage in it?
Why? Why? Who asked for this? Okay, no. Actual question. Who asked for this?
Who made this article? Eater.com. Where are you located? Eater.com? Because I think you're my new favourite website. Vox Media. I swear I've heard of Vox Media. Why do they sound familiar?
Oh,
I've heard of none.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, they also own Polygon. Oh no.
Oh, they own. That's why I've heard of them. Okay. So now, before we go back to that, I want to know why a man would try to rob Hungry Jack's.
This is one rabbit hole. I don't know if I want to keep going down.
This was in Melbourne. Oh, well, is it Bendigo in Melbourne? I know it's Victoria. I'm assuming it's Melbourne. Was it armed robbery? It was armed robbery to use it. A pair of scissors. So now, this is how insane Australia is. An armed robbery for us is someone going in with a pair of scissors or a knife, or a golf, or in extreme cases like a golf club. Because the common person who's going to go in with who's going to go in and rob, say, a Hungry Jack's, they don't have access to guns. So they're going to go in with whatever they can find. Also, he was 40 years old. Okay, back to reading.
What could I have expected from an island of criminals?
Fast food, is it getting healthier? No. Okay, so we spoke about Ben and Jerry's. We spoke about Dippin' Dots. We didn't finish all of this because we were talking about the Candy Bar Crunch.
Liberty Ice?
Uh,
Rainbow Ice?
Yeah. What did I have?
What's the taste?
So have you ever had rainbow ice cream?
By rainbow, what do you mean exactly? I'm currently looking at my phone right now.
I'm trying to find a good photo. Hold on. Oops. Wait, no, paddle pop. Because I feel like this will be the this is probably a really Australian thing.
What? Okay, I look back up to my phone to see. Basically psychedelic induced ice cream design.
And then you got ones like this.
That's just someone's first time playing around with watercolor.
And then there is the... Hold on.
Golden Gay time.
Hold on, so Golden Gay time. Okay.
I heard of this.
Yeah, so there's the Golden Gay time. There is then the Sanga, which is ice cream sandwich. Then there is the Golden Gay time unicorn. And
Give me a second, man. Hold on.
the unicorn is insanely nice.
I need time to process this. Oh my god. Okay, wait. What? I can't believe I had to ask this, but what does the unicorn taste like?
Rainbow ice cream.
That does not
It's like it's rainbow ice cream, and then I can't remember what the outside bits are. But either way,
what does rainbow ice cream taste like? I actually don't have a point of reference.
here's the thing: I can't actually explain what it tastes like because it's its own separate taste.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
Rainbow ice cream. How the fuck does one taste a Skittles? Skittles don't count. Yeah, no, Skittles don't count. So what I'm confused.
I'm back.
Yeah, no, while you were gone, I'm still trying to think of how rainbow would
Ice
taste
cream.
like. And first thing that came to mind was Skittles.
It's not Skittles. Caramel flavor.
Okay,
No, that's hold on. No, that's rainbow paddle pops. That doesn't answer half the question. I don't care about rainbow paddle pops. I want to know what Peters taste like. Wait, they changed. If I click on this, is this going to tell me what it actually tastes like? Or is this just a shopping cart or whatever? Yeah, I think
Why is
I've
there
had
a
the rainbow.
what? Lots of
Lol. Does this say the actual flavor? Lollybag flavors. Bubblegum, banana candy, and musk.
Bubblegum, banana candy, and what?
Elon Musk.
Wait, was this a planned bit? Like did you plan this out?
So here's what I did. I highlighted Musk. Did search Google for it. Musk. I think it's going to be this one.
Okay, what a minute. What? Musk deer?
What? No. Musk disambiguation.
What the fuck is musk supposed to taste
Here we go.
like?
This is what it is. Mascaron. That's music. That's not Musk.
Biology, plants, maybe?
Muskmallow. Here we go. It's a musk stick. It's musk stick. because it's a confection. I don't know what these are. Soft stick of
Are they
fondant.
just wafers?
What is a fondant? No, it's a fondant, which is a icing. So it's icing. So this is what rainbow ice cream tastes like. It tastes like bubble gum, banana candy, and icing.
That just sounds like a recipe for a sugar crash.
But it's delicious. Hold on, here. What is it? There was an energy drink. I don't know what it was called though. Emoji. I don't think that's going to be right. It was an energy drink, like a real energy drink, where like it was basically emojis. It wasn't Rockstar, I don't think. Nope. Energy drink. I don't think it's that one. No, it's not Rockstar.
The mere mention of that is enough to just make me
It's not
stay
Monster.
awake for the rest of the night.
I'd like to put an icon on energy drinks. Hold on. Energy drink. Lol. I'll try that. Lol juice? No, I actually got it right, I think. Hold on, did I actually get this right? I actually did. Hold on, so what?
Energy drink, lol.
Yeah, no, I actually got it right. This thing here. This is what I was talking about.
Okay, so why didn't you search this up?
Because I remembered it existed. Because a friend of mine used to drink it like they would drink it as a soft
On the
drink.
daily?
So like they would drink it as a soft drink, even though it's technically a soft drink. It's also an energy drink.
Okay.
But they would drink it like mad, and then just sort of disappeared. Because I want to say it was advertised on Nickelodeon. Hold on, let's see. Nickelodeon. Was there an ad for it? No. Wait. Here, introducing Lol Drinks. It's a UK brand, apparently.
Fizzed up fruit?
Raspberry, orange, bee currant. And then they have two different types of can.
What's
So hold
the
on.
difference?
So they're all hold on. Let's just see. So they're all apple plus that flavour.
Apple and orange.
They're all apple. They're all apple plus that flavour. It's just there's two different types of cans.
Oh,
What kind of school was this person going to if their primary school was selling this? Like, I just want to point out, my primary school, the only drinks you could buy, that's not what I was looking for. The only thing you could buy from my school canteen that was a drink, and also our canteen was weird, so you could only buy it in the morning, were this. You could only get these.
I can't see.
Thing on the right. Can you see it at all?
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Pop Tops fruit juice.
You can
99% fruit juice.
These were the only things you could get from the school canteen
What
other than
is
balls.
what is the 1%?
Sugar.
Oh,
So yeah,
I
like,
thought the 1% would be water.
so this was the only thing that you could get from my school canteen other than bottles of water.
Oh, yikes.
Maybe you could get juice boxes, but why would you get a juice box when you can get a pop top that have a cooler looking bottle?
Yeah, okay, no, I agree.
Yeah. Because who would want a juice box? Like, who would want this when you can have this? And the thing is, they actually taste really good.
Oh, man.
Like, I'm not joking. Hold on, let's just see how. This says $2, but what's the shipping on it and how many do you get in a thing? Because if it's only one. Wait, is this?
It's $2.
But this is a restaurant, is it? The hell is this? Because it mentions lunch. It's a restaurant.
So
you
a
can get
restaurant does sell Pop Tops.
yeah, but you can buy Pop Tops still. Like
Okay,
I think they were the only kids drink. Wait, you can buy them on eBay. $40 for a pack of 6x4. Does that mean you get 24, or do you get 6? Hold on. Go shopping. That's water. Woolworths.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the meme.
Okay. Oh god. Increase your income, get a higher paying. Yep. Okay. So hold on. So I can pay.
What
So
an
just
idea.
does this give me 24, or does it give me 6x4? I want to know what this exactly means. So do
Sorry?
I want to know if this means, because it says that I get a 250ml Pop Top Apple Pack 6x4. Do I get 24, or do I not get 24?
I think you do get 24 because I think it's 4 packs of 6.
Yeah. So then it's cheaper for me to just go to Woolworths and buy one or buy 4 of them for $20 as opposed to 40 plus shipping. And I can also get multiple flavors. Blackcurrant's bad. Orange is the best.
Wait, sorry, is that personal opinion or is that the general consensus?
I don't know the general consensus. I don't know of anyone else who remembers Pop Tops other than me and my sister. Also, I would like to point out made in Australia from 69% Australian ingredients.
Nice.
I immediately saw the 69. So yeah. Like,
look, we are grown-ups, alright? We are grown-ups.
Yeah. Hold on. I have just seen a video that is recommended on this one. Trying soda for the first time. I'm 25, lol. I have to say this because I'm incognito, so I have no conscience when it comes to this. Why am I getting a Huggies ad?
Family friendly.
God, I can already tell. I've got it muted. I can tell she's shouting. Okay, so hold on. When does she try them?
It's okay. No, it's on those YouTubers, right? She's probably just trying to milk it out. So just skip the I don't know, 5-minute mark.
I just want to point out 3 minutes, 15 seconds in, she's left the house to go buy the soda.
Yeah, exactly. So skip to maybe 5 minutes in, if not 7 minutes.
She's got. It looks like Diet Coke. I think that was Mountain Dew.
No, it's not the content.
Sprite and Coke. I was just looking at what she bought. Okay, here we go. Go back to the good shot there. So she's got Coke, Pepsi. Wait, is it actually called Pepsi Cola in the US?
I hope not.
Because it's just Pepsi here.
Yeah, same.
Sprite, Coke, Diet Coke, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, something, and I can't tell if that's Fanta or Sunkist. Hold on, I have a feeling this. What are the odds that this video is going to get taken down by her? Because we're kind of shit talking a video.
I look like a math problem.
She looks like a... Okay, look. I will give her that. That is actually kind of funny. Because I'm not joking, I had multiple math questions that were that. Like, so-and-so has so many drinks. So-and-so has this many drinks. How many drinks they have combined?
She's the person that the math books have been warning us about. She will come in and buy. She will swoop in, buy 80 cartons of all these soft drinks, and we'll never be able to see any more sodas.
I want to know what she was midway through saying, because look at that face.
You have left. I'm 25. We don't do math.
Why is the video just broken down? That just happened. The video skipped, didn't move after it skipped, and then that was what came up.
I'm sorry. Is she my sleep paralysis demon?
Doesn't matter. So. I want a tripod. I like never use tripods, so excuse this. But
Tripods are easy to use.
that didn't work. No.
I don't know if it's obvious already, but she's a very mentally functioning person. Yes.
Well, I had to look at the subscriber count because I couldn't tell if she was a big channel, who was already big and just continuing their act, or if they're a smaller channel who are trying to do that to get people to pay attention. Like this here, that is clickbait, like at its finest, and it worked. Like this entire title worked because we're watching it. I just wanted to know, like, I think we skipped the backstory.
Yeah, honestly, I'm tired. I just want to go sleep.
Okay, so we'll start with.
Hold on, I just want to see what the hell happened. Okay, she's scared of a bottle. Never mind.
Anyways, dot Sunday dot shake, solar free. So, how the what?
Post-harvest solutions for smallholder farmers with smallholders by smallholders. What? Hold on, what is the dot care?
Oh, okay. Well, there goes the CSS. No CSS for you.
What is dot care? Dot ke. What is a dot ke? Kenya.
Domain. Wait, no. Search up domain, maybe.
It's Kenya. It's the
It's
top level
Kenya,
domain
okay.
for Kenya.
Where is Kenya?
Africa. In East Africa. It's next to Uganda, which is everyone's favourite part of Africa. Oh, it's right under Ethiopia. Ethiopia is massive. So I just want to point out, I always thought Ethiopia was like the size of like one of these countries over here. Like Senegal, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea. Like, I thought Ethiopia was the size of them, but no, Ethiopia is massive. Oh, and there's Chad. You don't realise how big some of the places in Africa are, considering all the issues with them. Like, compare that to Australia. And Australia is like 2 Democratic Republic of Congo. Maybe 3.
My dad's back. I kind of do want to go actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll end
So
this now.
I'm just gonna head out.
Alright, see ya.